Hello, welcome to the Amoretti Test Kitchen. Today I'm gonna make the classic cosmic brownies with a slight twist. We're gonna do it gluten-free today. I have 2 eggs. I'm gonna drop it into a bigger bowl and then have 1 cup of granulated white sugar in there. I prefer super fine sugar for this because that whisks better and easier. Now I'm gonna whisk these together and make it fluffy, light and creamy. So that's the trick to getting that nice flaky shiny top on the brownies. The eggs and the sugar, it's all mixed and light and creamy. Now I'm gonna add in melted 1 stick of butter. I'm gonna microwave it. So 1 stick, that's half cup, 113 grams. The butter is still warm. I'm gonna keep whisking the eggs and the sugar and gonna drop in the butter a little at a time. Also, the warm butter helps melt the granulated sugar more and it becomes really a homogeneous mixture and you won't get the granules when you bite into the brownie. Now I'm gonna drop in 1/3 cup of cocoa powder. You can use Dutch processed or regular. Today I'm using Dutch processed, so here we go. So next up I'm gonna add our premium blanched almond flour instead of all-purpose flour. So this is what makes this recipe gluten-free, and this is an amazing replacement for all-purpose flour because it doesn't make the brownies extremely chewy. Like it has the good chew that a real nice brownie should have. At the same time, it has a very nice almond taste to it, which makes it amazing in itself. So this is an amazing product that you should try out. So I'm gonna add half a cup of our blanched premium almond flour. No sifting needed, no clumps in there, so it goes right in. And a pinch of salt to balance all that sweetness. I'm going to give this a good mix. Look at that chocolatey brownie coming together. So we have a very shiny chocolatey brownie batter almost done. And finally, I'm going to add our vanilla Madagascar bourbon 2X today. I'm using 1 teaspoon of it. Yeah, has that really nice flavor of vanilla that everything pairs perfectly with, because I like all my baked treats with a little touch of vanilla, and I think that's always the best base flavor to give to any dessert. The batter is almost ready. It has come together really nicely. It looks so shiny in there, and the melted butter as well as the sugar whipped with the egg yolks, that's what gives it that classic crinkly top on a brownie. It's all ready and I'm going to transfer it to a baking tray. I'm using an 8x8 tray. You can use a smaller tray, no problem. You can use a bigger tray and double the quantity. Anything works. Finally, when the batter is ready, you can fold in maybe half a cup of dark chocolate chips or milk chocolate chips to the batter. That'll give like nice little molten pockets of chocolate in there, and that's amazing. But I'm gonna do that classic cosmic brownie fudge topping. So the brownie batter is in there, and I'm gonna just take it to the sides and make sure it's even. There we go. So, like I said, you can add chocolate chips on top, fold it into the batter, whichever that you prefer, or completely omit it. I'm gonna bake this for 20 to 25 minutes in a 350-degree Fahrenheit preheated oven and come right back with the brownies ready. And also the time in between the baking is a perfect time to make the fudge frosting, because you want to top the brownie with the fudge frosting when the brownie is still warm, because otherwise it might split or crack the icing on top if the brownie is too cold. So while I put this brownie for baking, let me also grab all the ingredients I need for the fudge frosting. I'll be right back. So I have a hard-bottomed saucepan here, and I'm going to add in half a cup of milk, half a cup of butter. I cubed it into smaller pieces so it's easier to melt. 1 cup of granulated white sugar. 3/4 of cup dark chocolate chips. And now I'm going to put it on the stove and bring it to a boil, and when everything is completely mixed and ready, I'm going to bring right back. So I have the chocolate fudge frosting right here. It boiled and just cooled down, so I just brought it to a boil, cut off the heat, then just swapped it into another bowl because I don't want the heat from the saucepan to heat it again. So once the brownies are baked and done, I'm gonna pour this luscious frosting all over it, and I'm gonna decorate it with some yummy looking rainbow chips. These are chocolate chips coated in rainbow colors, and it looks so nice, and it adds that classic cosmic brownie touch to your brownie. So I'm gonna go check out the brownies. Meanwhile, I have a batch that's done and ready and been in the fridge overnight. Let me show it to you guys. This is a batch that I did yesterday, and we have the fudge topping and the rainbow chips on it. So I'm just gonna take it out of the container and show you, and maybe take a little bite and see how it is. Okay, I'll take a corner piece. Are you a corner piece person? It's pretty amazing, and I'm gonna take a bite and see how it is. Yum. If you're a chocolate lover, you're gonna be snacking on this until you have the whole batch gone. So if you make this version of this yummy, fudgy, classic cosmic brownies with a gluten-free twist using our premium blanched almond flour, don't forget to tag us on our social media channels at Amoretti on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel and leave a comment below. I would love to see what you think about these brownies. Thank you and have a wonderful, wonderful day.